So in our last video in this series, I want to talk with you about how to go about releasing or launching your apprentice to lead a life group of their own. This process of releasing an apprentice to start a new group is often referred to as birthing a new group. And although I don't think this is a perfect analogy, I do think it's a good one. You see, just as physical birthing involves some pain, separation, and more than a little messiness, so does birthing a new life group. But it also involves celebration and joy for the new life that has been given and for what has been gained. And just like with a physical birth, there is a lot to do to prepare for birthing a new life group. For the next couple of minutes, let me just walk through with you 4 principles that can help you to release your apprentice to flourish. And the first principle is this: set your apprentice up for success. See, we want to be doing everything we can right now to put our apprentice into a position where he or she is going to thrive in their first group leadership experience. Doing so will fuel their passion for leadership and also envision them to invest in someone else in the same way we've invested in them. Well, how do we go about doing this? Well, we've already covered some of this in previous videos, but here are a few ways to help equip your apprentice to prepare them to flourish. Make sure you're providing him or her with ongoing leadership opportunities in your group right now, and that you're helping them to develop the leadership skills they'll need to succeed. You can begin the process of subgrouping for part of every meeting several months before birthing. This simply means that the leader and the apprentice each take some group members and meet in 2 different rooms during the life group meeting. This allows group members to begin to feel the process of separation from other group members and also from the apprentice. After doing that for a while, then begin subgrouping for the entire meeting time. Encourage your apprentice to begin thinking and praying and seeking someone to serve as their apprentice in preparation for birthing. And if they find one, have that new apprentice join them in their subgroup. The second principle here is types of birth. There are 3 primary ways to birth a new group, which can reduce the pain and increase the likelihood of 2 healthy groups when all is said and done. Now, that being said, all of these involve change coming to your existing group, and you can expect some resistance or some pushback from group members. It's here that we have to navigate the tension between experiencing community and pursuing the cause of Christ. The first type of birthing is the leader births out. This means that in the original group, the apprentice now becomes the leader. All the existing members stay. The apprentice identifies a new apprentice to work with them, and they continue. A new group forms because the original leader leaves and finds new group members and a new apprentice. The second type of birthing is the apprentice births out. So in the original group, in this instance, the leader stays, most or all of the group members stay, and the leader finds a new apprentice. The new group is formed by the apprentice leaving to now lead his or her own group and finding new group members and a new apprentice to do it with. The third type is that a core group births out. So in the original group, the leader stays and some members stay. New folks are added to the group, and the leader finds a new apprentice. The apprentice leaves to start a new group and take some existing group members with them. Then they find new group members and a new apprentice to join with them. See, which one of these would work best for your group? See, that's a great thing for you to think about, pray about, and talk over with your life group coach. The third principle here is that timing is everything. We want to be very thoughtful and wise about the timing when it comes to releasing our apprentice. There can be times, for various reasons, when we may feel the need to rush this process, but we really want to resist that. because when we release the apprentice too soon, it can be a loss for both parties. On the other hand, it is not a good thing to unnecessarily postpone or put off the release either. In many cases, the apprentice may never feel 100% prepared or ready, but this is to be expected. Ask any new parent whether they felt 100% prepared when having their first child. See, there will always be some amount of fear and risk involved, but hopefully along with this comes faith and reliance on God. How do you discern when the time is right for your apprentice to go? Well, make sure to be talking regularly with them about their leadership and next steps. Pray, and then pray some more. Ask God to provide wisdom, discernment, and His blessing on these efforts to bear fruit for His kingdom. When you get to the point where you are confident that your apprentice has most of the necessary knowledge and skills and simply needs to take the step of faith to just do it, well, then it might be time. They'll never be on their own anyway, as they'll always have the built-in support with a life group coach and always have their relationship with you. And the fourth principle, and this is a big one, is to celebrate. See, like any birthday, the birth of a new group is a time for celebration. This is a really big deal. And so we want to have a time to recognize God's work in our midst and celebrate it together. Mark the occasion with a party, food, laughter, joy. Affirm the new leadership. Pray for that new leader. Pray for future groups and impact that they can have for the kingdom of God. And allow group members to express their feelings of excitement or sadness together. And then set a schedule for a few more planned social events together in the future so that the group can reunite on a regular basis. So there you go. 4 simple and practical principles that can help you and your apprentice prepare for launching new groups into existence. Well, folks, this is the last of our 6 videos, which have been devoted to envisioning you and equipping you as a life group leader to live out 2 Timothy 2:2 in your ministry. I hope that you're walking away with these videos with something that you can use in your leadership now. Friends, please take this seriously and lean into developing the next generation of strong, Christ-centered leaders. Our community here in this Clarksburg area, we desperately need those kinds of leaders to step up.